I'm Wael Qattan, and you're watching Black Coffee Poet. Your brother and I, stated opening. In these hours, we kill petunias to drape on our closed walls. This is the 17th of every January month, when jets taunt the deceased, shred cemeteries for intolerance, salute cenotaphs to shriveled youth with closed mouths, fed up with dust, every pancreas insulated by bright Madeleines all, pictured at Boulangerie de Lyon. I've prayed for 40 years. I've even listened to Abu Nuwas scratch the soles of my feet. Yesterday, we killed a bull to honor the petunias, and I bled for 7 days. I will. These Sundays, we cover the rosebuds with green muslin, and they rub the thorns at our temples. Our hair bleeds. It will. We have coffins on our heads, and the apricot scent of every body is crammed into our mouths. Friday, 7:43 p.m. The day I ate your brother. I remember these minutes while I pressed for flesh and felt my kidneys rising through my ribs. Your brother held my lips with his tongue, and we fell so I could stab his collar. He kicked my limpid, working arms while I ate his meat. All I could taste was skin. In those hours, I crawled into his one pore. I wanted to sit in his tight voice box to feel warmth. He tasted my forehead, and we froze an hour, watching my palms numb. A dream of how soft the bristles at his arms were, how gray my ankles were scratched while I watched him walk over our wrung hens. We were a salmonella cesspool, licking every tender bowl. I am growing nose at my hair, and with it we will boil our next meal. My mother and your sister. In a neighborhood around where the fireworks crisp to kiss steel rods on stone-inlaid concrete buildings, there is a shiver and a smooth arm roving its scars knotted beneath faces. One line it has: I am killing your sister. It took 17 days for the words to be clear, and by then half the city was slaughtered. People will walk with sides pouring out for the next 40 years. My mother and your sister heard it first. They sang, hummed H's, watched the people around them vomit iron, white burning into brown arms, depleted follicles breathing uranium, as they set down cotton-covered foam while they tied arms together. I could only tug at my mother's toes and hope that your sister would play with my ringlets. Hair and toes, and hair on toes, and I knew that any sliver on my cheek may make me want to poke at my eye. I was seeing the sun every moment, and so my face doubled. My mother and your sister kissed the ground first. From it rose green worms. My mother and your sister. I wanted to repeat, so my head sang, mother, sister. I killed a green worm, and at my neck grew 70 caterpillars that sang, green is the color which your jaundiced ears will sag. I cried. They licked me dry. We became friends. They learned to say mother, sister, and I grew green, even where I saw drawing white on blue dust floors.